Hello, welcome to another live broadcast of Master Investors Company. Today's topic is going to be how to go from fear to financial freedom. We believe that fear can be on our favor if we learn 3 steps and 3 tips that I'm going to share with you by the end of this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions during the live broadcast or when you're watching the replay, then drop it below on the comment sections, and we're gonna go back and answer the question that you have. Also, make sure you give us a like when you find this information valuable, okay? So, very important. And why are we talking about fear when it comes down to financial freedom? I believe, and it's proven throughout case studies, that fear can make a person either shrink or it can make them expand. And one thing I want to share with you right from the beginning is that personally, since I was a kid, I always attack my fears. So one tip that I can give you right now is that you can begin to point out your fears and attack them, because I have always found treasures, happiness, knowledge, new relationships, and my passions and my dreams are found outside my comfort zone. And a lot of times people tend to withdraw from fear because they don't know what's going to happen if they proceed with that action, right? If they do what they imagine to do, they don't know what's going to happen. They're afraid of failing. And so if you find yourself in this position, one thing you can do right now is begin to attack your fears if you have not done so in your life, because your fears are an indication that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so our dreams are found outside our comfort zone. And when we are outside that comfort zone, our safety net, right, when we are used to doing something all the time and we're not learning anything new, we are on our comfort zone. So we gotta continue to raise that bar every time we feel comfortable. So it's all about being comfortable when we are uncomfortable, right? If that makes sense. So learn how to be uncomfortable, but yeah, be comfortable by being so outside the comfort zone, right? Don't be comfortable in your comfort zone. Be comfortable outside your comfort zone. And it's okay to fail as long as we're learning throughout the process, as long as we're pursuing our passions and we're attacking our fears. We are living through our passions, which is very important. I believe majority of people are at jobs that they do not like. They are working 40 hours a week. They are waking up, leaving their house and their families or their loved ones at home, and they are really wasting their most precious asset that we all have, which is time, right? Time and our brain are those 2 things that we cannot get back or we cannot replace. So we got to take care of our time and invest it and actually put it higher than money. So when we start understanding that time is the most precious asset that we have, we will take different decisions in our life regarding how we invest time, who do we give it to, right? So 3 tips to recognize and overcome the fear that could be holding us back from our own financial independence. And if a person is living from paycheck to paycheck, they are not that far away from losing their house, all of their possessions, and dignity. How to go from fear to financial freedom, right? And I'm going to show you in this video how to do that, how to take your fear and use it into your advantage so that you can start pursuing your passions, and most importantly, learn how to monetize them, right? How to build a system of systems that will monetize your passions, and how to offer valuable content into the marketplace that you're passionate about, and build products and services around those passions and the things that you love to do. Yeah, we may have to learn some things that we don't like to do, and we got to be uncomfortable at times, but it's okay because we are expanding our knowledge. It's all about growing through our throughout our journey, right? It's all about expanding our mindset, learning new habits, learning new tricks, if you will. They're not really tricks, they just new knowledge that we are acquiring. And based on that, we are taking different types of action. We're maybe not doing the same thing we used to be doing because we found out a better way. We found out what we were doing wrong back then. And we only did that through expanding ourselves outside our comfort zone, growing, right? Becoming bigger and tapping into our fears. So I want you to write down your fears. If you have any fears that you haven't attacked, write them on the comment section below. Let's begin to have a dialogue on how we can overcome our fears. What are our fears? What are our passions? And how we can monetize them. Because trust me, if you fear something, it's because there is something there for you. And the fact that you are fear from that is that you don't have the knowledge yet of what is going to happen, of what new experiences you will experience while attempting to pursue that fear, right? And attack it. So the important thing to do is to not only create a plan, right? But you need to understand yourself, understand what is your purpose in life, how you can achieve all of your dreams while you're young or while you're alive. It doesn't matter which age you are and who's watching this right now. The most important thing is that you start right now moving towards your passions and learning how to monetize them, because if you learn how to create wealth through your passions, you will never feel like you're working in your life. You're doing something that you love. You're creating wealth because you have a system of systems. Remember, a business is created for what? To solve a problem in the marketplace, right? And then also to create freedom for the owner of the company. Okay, so what I want you to understand is that a business is a system of systems. A lot of people are selling a video out there, or maybe they are selling just one thing, but a business carries about 8 different elements, if not more, that are essential to have in place. And one of them is systems. We need to understand systems so we can automate our whole sales process and the way we deliver the content to our audience and our clients. So we gotta understand that when we create a business, we are solving a problem in the marketplace, and we want to depart from that business personally so that it can continue to grow on its own. It can stand on its own and deliver the product and service. And all we're doing is supervising it and actually working to see the financial statement and what things we can adjust to increase the asset column of that business financial statement. And remember, the foundation of wealth is found in the financial statements. So we got to learn how to read financial statements. That was the previous video that we did here at Master Investors channel. And you can watch it. Once you subscribe, you'll be able to see all of the videos that we do live. And I suggest you to go back because it's going to teach you the most important thing about building wealth, which is reading financial statements and understanding your own financial statement. How many assets do you have? How do you make income today? There are 3 types of income that we can create. One is earned income. The second one is portfolio income. And the third one is passive income. Here at Master Investor, we focus on passive income because that gives us freedom, total freedom, and it allows us to tap into our sales and express our passions and actually live through our purpose. Many people are not living through their purpose, and that's what's wrong with a lot of people in the world, because they're not tapped into their special them, right? We are all special in some way. We have talents and skills that other people don't have, and so we got to bring them out, express them, and learn how to monetize them, right? In this age, and the information age, I call it the entrepreneur age. Why? Because we got to learn how to monetize them. We got to learn how to get those passions out to the marketplace, to the people that need to see them and actually are demanding those passions so that they can solve the problems, right? So we we are actually a tool to help those in need of some sort of problem. And there's always people looking on the internet for two main reasons: information, right, about a problem that they may have, and the solution for the problem that they have. So if we can actually provide the information that is valuable to them, engage with them, build rapport with them, and actually get that trust between us and the audience, then we can actually sell something to them that they're looking for, which is a solution that we're going to offer so that they can better their lives, they can improve their problem that they are currently having. So remember, today more than ever, we can actually use the internet to create wealth through our passions. So I encourage you to give us a like, to follow us, to become part of our community, join us in our mission, which is to elevate the financial well-being of all partners, including you. Even if you're a free partner, you just landed on this video and you are at the right place, because if you ever wanted to start something but you were fear about doing so, I'm going to give you the 3 steps, 3 tips that can help you overcome that fear and take advantage of the fear, confront it, and be able to monetize it, because fear is like a GPS of things that we're supposed to be doing. So if you fear about something, go ahead and attack it, because there's something there for you to find out. There's something there for you to learn and improve and grow and actually create wealth through your fears, right? So don't run away from your fears. Attack your fears. That's the message of this video, okay? And so have you ever thought of these 3 things? I will meet a rich person to take care of me. I don't want to deal with numbers and finances, so I would just ignore it. I would take the easy road today and deal with the consequences in the future. If so, we are not alone. There are common choices people make, but if we don't take financial matters into our hands, we won't have any control over the outcome we want. Essentially, poverty is knocking at our door, and we can probably kiss our dreams of a secure financial future goodbye. If we don't take action, if we don't confront our fears, if we don't create a plan, if we don't understand that our dreams are outside the comfort zone, then you may be experiencing something that is not going to be beneficial for your life, because you are being a slave to a job, you being a slave to money, you're unhappy, you may be depressed, and you also may be wanting more, but you don't know how to do it. So I'm going to show you that you can actually change your life around immediately by changing your behavior, by drastically beginning to create new circles, by learning new things every single day through the internet, learning how to monetize your passions through systems that automate the entire sales process, and how to create an asset from scratch, how to read your financial statement. I'm going to also give you as a bonus the 10 new rules of money. Once you understand the 10 new rules of money, everything changes for you. You will approach money and investing totally different than you ever thought. A lot of people think investing is risky, but it's not the investment that is risky. It's the investor behind that is uneducated who thinks an investment is risky. As long as you have financial education as a foundation, you will be able to read every financial statement that gets put on your table. Every person has a financial statement. Every company has a financial statement. Every investment has a financial statement. So the key is to learn how to read the financial statement so we can go beyond the marketing and we can understand the true story behind that individual or entity, okay? So learning how to read a financial statement will help you not only grow your own wealth, but will help you also decide whether something is a good investment or a bad, whether something is a liability or an asset. And a lot of times people make the wrong choices when it comes to investing because they're not educated financially. They don't have any financial literacy in them. And so they have a hard time understanding why money is an idea backed up by confidence today, why money is fiat, why money is a fake currency. It's something that there's nothing backing it. And the only thing that we can do about it is to partner up with the government. They print money every day. We can also print money every single day legally. I'm going to show you how to print money from thin air, how to create passive income, and how to take your financial life to the next level, okay? So the good news is that achieving financial freedom is not rocket science. We can take control over our situation no matter what it is and enjoy the many perks of financial freedom. And remember, financial freedom is simple. It's like how much do you pay per month to live the life that you have today? Okay, there's a number to that. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, everything that you do, that you pay for, that you eat, everything. One number, put it in one number, right? And that's why learning how to use your financial statement and learning how to plug all the numbers in is important, because it's going to tell you the story. It's going to tell you where you are financially today and how you can improve it. So there's a number to that. And all we have to do to create financial freedom and reach it is creating an asset or acquiring an asset that produce the amount that it takes us to live and thrive every single month. So if it's $10,000, then we need an asset that produces $10,000 on its own. Something that's cash flowing every single day, every single month, $10,000 and more. Once we have that asset on our asset column, then we are financially free. We don't longer have to be worried about paying the bills. We have something, a system of systems that is doing the selling and telling for us, is working hard for us. Remember that here at Master Investor, the rule number one of our community is that we work to create passive income by acquiring cash flowing assets, right? We work for passive income, right? To create that type of income, which it comes from a cash flowing asset. And so we focus on creating and building a true asset, something that puts money on our pocket, something that we have control over. It's not a stock. It's not, unless the stock is making you cash flow every single month or every single day by using options and using advanced strategies that exist to create cash flow. But here at Master Investor, remember, we focus on passive income. The three types of income that I told you at the beginning of this video were earned income, when a person exchanges time for money, when they have a job and they get paid for the hours and they have a salary, that's earned income. It's taxed at the highest bracket. And then we have portfolio income when we're talking about paper assets, when you have a 401k or you have mutual funds, and that is portfolio income. And when you have a capital gain on that, it gets also taxed at a higher bracket. Passive income is the third type of income, and it's the actual income that the ultra rich focus on, because it gives us freedom. It provides to us the ability to do whatever we want to do. We don't have to be attached to a job. It comes from an asset. Passive income only comes from a true asset, something that is working hard for us, making us money every single day, because it's solving, that system is solving a problem into the marketplace. That's what I said earlier on this video, that what are your passions, what are your fears, but because they have to do with each other. They go hand to hand. When we fear about something, it's because we have a passion about something in is our calling. So answer your calling, answer your fears. Don't run away from them, right? So whether we decide to follow our passion and build our business, get involved in real estate investing, or invest in commodities like gold and silver, etc., the world is our oyster. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn how to listen to yourself, to your inner voice, and learn how to master the person inside of you, because we are all talented. So bring that out, learn your passions, learn how to monetize, learn business, learn about money, because it's an instrument that we need in order to manifest our dreams. We need to have money to do the things that we love to do, okay? And so, but it does not take money to make money. It takes knowledge, it takes financial education, it takes a system of systems, it takes a business that provides a solution. And our job is to raise capital, right? As an entrepreneur, that's the job number one of an entrepreneur, is to raise capital, to learn how to do that successfully through our vocabulary, through learning how to read financial statements, through a business plan that talks the story and shows why that is a good investment to the bank or private investors that will lend us the money to invest. Remember, we're going to be using debt as leverage, good debt. So if we have a credit card, we're going to be looking to acquire an asset that will create passive income, and it will pay that credit card off on its own, and will still print money afterwards to us. Even if we pay the credit card off with the money, we will still have control over the asset, and we will be able to create either more assets for that asset, or we will be able to move that passive income into another asset, into another niche that we are passionate about, and we want to either acquire or build an asset. Okay, so it's all about our asset column, but we want you to focus on understanding passive income and how to do that successfully by raising capital, by understanding how to sell without selling, how to use systems that will do the selling and telling for you. So what is the meaning of financial freedom, you may ask? Financial freedom is about much more than just having money. It is the freedom to be who we really are and do what we really want in life. It is about following our passion, making choices that are influenced by that are not influenced by our bank account, and living life on our terms. It's all about freedom. So when we're building a business, we are doing it so we solve a problem in the marketplace because we're passionate about filling that need. But also on the back end, our reward is freedom. It's why we are on the right side of the quadrant, or the right side of the cash flow circle that we speak about here at Master Investor. Right on the left side, we find the employees and the self-employees. On the right side, we find the business owners and the inside investors, right? And so we are playing on the right side of the money game because we are achieving freedom. It is our highest reward, right? And so freedom doesn't have a price. So when we are devoting our time to solve a problem in the marketplace, to better the economy, to better humanity, to better our community, to better our audience, right, in some way or another with a product and service, then we are going to achieve more freedom and therefore have more options. And it's all about options. Life is all about having a buffet wide open that we can say, hey, I want to do that. I want to go here. I want to get that. And not having to work hard, exchanging your time to have earned income to be paid for that. We want to create a system of systems that will produce a tremendous amount of cash flow every single day, every single month, so that we can pay for the Lamborghini, and we don't have to actually pay it with our own money. The business cash flow is paying for it. The passive income is paying for it. So it's not coming from us necessarily, from our own sweat and tears. Yes, we devoted time to build an asset and build a company, but that company is going to pay for the Lamborghini once it's built and run on its own, and it's producing enough cash flow to pay for all the expenses, and we still have cash flow left. Then we can allocate that cash flow into anything that we truly want, whether it's a trip, whether it's a clothes, whether it's something that we truly want just because we are in love with that, or we want to get the experience to drive a Lamborghini, then we can actually pay it with the business, with the assets. So the smart thing to do is to focus on your passions, focus in getting the financial education that you're obtaining right now through this video and through our community here at Master Investor, and take massive action. Apply the knowledge, because knowledge with action is power. Knowledge alone is nothing, right? It's just information. We got to take the knowledge in and then take massive action. And do not take long to launch your business just because of fear, because we got to get the feedback from the public, and we got to learn what we need to improve in order to better our company and our life, right? So we want the feedback of the universe once we launch the business or the product that we are wanting to launch. And so it's okay to fail. It's okay to commit mistakes, but we got to learn fast and we got to move forward, okay? So don't get stuck on fear, confront fear, and remember that financial freedom comes when we have an asset that produces passive income that will pay for a standard of living every single month, and will pay even more after that. So we are thriving, not surviving. We are thriving because we don't have to work for money. We are working to build more passive income. We are working for that type of income, not for earned income, okay? We are working to build an asset that produces passive income, okay? Let's be clear with that. Many of us, especially men, or, lose sight of who they want to be, and also women, right? It's for both, right? Men and women, they lose sight because they put other people first. As we play the various roles of parent, spouse, employee, friend, and more, we watch our dreams slip away, even if we find these roles rewarding, there may still be an underlying foundation of resentment that leaves us wondering, what if there's something more, right? And so a lot of times people go throughout their entire life thinking, what if I should have done that? What if I would have, what if? It just tells me that you are walking by fear and not by faith. So that's why we got to attack our fears, because we don't want to have what if on our vocabulary. We want to take that out and we want to say, hey, I did that. Hey, I followed through with that. I failed, but I remember doing it. So you have no regrets. If we want to be financially free, we need to become a different person than we are today and let go of whatever has held us back in the past. It is a process of growth, improvement, and gaining a spiritual and emotional strength. In other words, whatever has held us back in the past or kept us less than who we really are will have to vanish. And in return, the powerful, happy, playful, brilliant you will emerge like a butterfly shedding its cocoon, right? And so we gotta express ourselves all the time so that we can actually learn more about ourselves. We experiment new things. We are tapping into our own comfort zone. We are extending ourselves outside our comfort zone, and we are leaving the safety zone. We want to be comfortable by being uncomfortable. Why do some people take action and others do not? And talking with other people, it seems that there are 4 categories that we can put this on: comfortable and dependent, comfortable and not dependent, uncomfortable and dependent, uncomfortable and not dependent. We want to have and be around the uncomfortable and not dependent, right? So comfortable means when our financial life is working, we can sleep through the night without worrying about bills to pay. Uncomfortable when we are stressed out a lot about money, situations, we lose sleep over it, we fight with our partner about it, we are not where we want to be. Dependent when someone other than you is providing for you financially. This may be our partner, our wife, our husband, our parents, the government, through social and medical programs, or the company you work for, okay? So here's a litmus test. If the person or organization disappear, who will find ourselves in a financial struggle? Would you find yourself in a financial struggle if the person who you dependent on would disappear? And if the answer is yes, then you need to make drastic changes. Independent. We are in total control over our financial life. It doesn't matter financially, right? If our partner, family, government programs, or a job or business disappear, we will be financially fine. To overcome our fears and chase our dreams, we need to move beyond our comfort zone, overcoming fear with a shift in our mindset. From our point of view, there are 3 key functions fear plays in all of on people's paths. When we realize that we are at this decision point and that we, not the fear, are in control, we can choose to walk into our fear and discover what is on the other side. So if we want to grow, to be more than we are, we need a little fear to shake things up and set you up on a different path. Thankfully, it is accelerating when this happens if we are willing to embrace it. The best part, the more we grow, the broader our horizons get and the less likely we are to return to old roots. So here are the 3 things. Fear creates a decision point. Fear stretches us farther than we thought we could go. Fear makes us feel alive. You see why fear is important, right? So 3 tips of overcoming fear. And you can find this blog. I'm going to leave the link below in the description. Make sure you follow through the links. You will also find a link to our ebook of the 10 new rules of money. Get that. And also, if you want to take things to the next level, you may want to join on our other ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. Okay, so 3 tips of overcoming fear. Create a plan. Right? And look fear in the eyes and adopt a mantra. If you find yourself backing down from your dreams because your inner critic is constantly planting seeds of negativity and doubt, it is helpful to find ways to block out that noise. Read inspiring books or blogs from successful entrepreneurs who came from nothing. Practice guided meditations that deliver powerful, positive messages. Repeat mantras or affirmations throughout the day. Write them on a sticky notes, or check out this inspired quotes to help us overcome the fear of our failures. I left the link on the blog. Our mind is powerful. How to go from fear to financial freedom. Attack our fears and monetize our passions. Always expand for more, right? So here's the book that I promised you right here, the 10 New Rules of Money. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Go to the link in the description and opt in to our page so that you can have this. Send us your email and your name, and we will send you the copy of that book so that you can get started on your journey to investing and how to create wealth and work to build passive income, work to build that asset column. Okay, so I hope that this video is helpful. Make sure you give us a like button, and remember, you can always come to Master Investor's website, masterinvestor.education. Find our courses right here. Join the How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. Turn passive income on. Over 500 pages. A total guide to learning how to build cash flow from the Internet, filled with financial education made simple. Learn the new rules of money and invest with them to get wealthy. The book has over 500 pages. It's a total steal. It's a bargain. And you're going to be a paid partner that comes with VIP benefits, okay? Make sure you also shop with us at our shop here. Get your hat, get your gear, get your cup. We have great stuff. And I hope that this video has been helpful to you, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your business. And we will see you on the next live broadcast. Bye for now.